Hello and welcome to this week's Profit Maximizing Moment. This show is dedicated to helping business owners dramatically improve their bottom line with their weekly profit maximizing tips that you can use now. I'm your host and coach, Wayne Belial. I'm also the founder of a local CPA firm that works with business owners to help them make more money and keep more of it from the IRS. I do that with our profit coaching programs and with our tax planning system, which has saved my clients well over $7.5 million. I really kind of stopped counting because we got too busy. All of it legally. I love my clients, but I don't want to share jail cell with them, like I say every week. Today, we're going to talk about the most important law of business, and we'll get into that in a minute. And I don't mean a legal law, I mean a rule. Ignore this at your own risk type thing. But first, support for today's show is brought to you by Profit Maximizing Publishing, which which published my book, The 90-Day Profit Reset. There, got that better. Which shows you how to gain your independence from reduced cash flow, shrinking margins, and an evaporating customer base. Yeah, good book. We'll show you chapter after chapter filled with ideas on how to increase your profits and how to turn down, really increase your profits in 90 days. The appendix by itself is worth the cost of the book. Kept it pretty simple on the Kindle. I think it's under $5, so it's really very easy. Let's get to what we're going to talk about first today. All right. Look, almost what we're going to talk about, you've heard before. I just don't, so did I. But until I actually sat down and worked it and saw the power of it myself, and then worked with other clients and saw the power there, talk about the 80-20 rule. We all heard it. Pareto's Principle, basically. Almost every business fails to focus on the 20% of their business that generates 80% of their profit. And truthfully, the 80-20 rule is almost universal truth in just about every business that I've worked with over the last 4 decades. Oh, excuse me. I was going to sneeze. Wow, allergy time all summer. Anyways, like I said, it's also known as the Pareto Principle. Let me summarize as follows. 80% of the output results from 20% or less of the input. It's easier to understand this in context. Basically, 20% of your customers generate 80% of your profits. 20% of your goods or service, what you sell, generates 80% of your profit. And 20% of your staff is creating 80% of the value that your customer receives. More scary even than that is the fact that 8 out of every 10 hours that you spend at work does almost nothing to help the company's bottom line. The $1 million question is, do you know what 20% of your efforts are creating 80% of your profits? This is the most important value that good accounting records can provide the business owner. Okay, your accounting your accounting records should not be just for me, your CPA, to prepare your tax return. Okay, they're more important to give you daily reports to highlight your best customers, jobs, services, or products, and this will quickly show you how you need to focus your efforts in order to increase profits dramatically. Look, um, short video, I know, but it's very important. I mean, I've seen this really work well. I'll give you some action tips. First, get a report and review the top 20% of your customers. List what they have in common. Decide what products they are not buying from you at the moment. Put a system together to contact these top customers more often and see if you can sell them more. Remember what I said a couple of videos back. Your current customers know you, like you, and trust you, and are much easier to sell. All right. Do the same with their products. Determine, what are the top 20% of your products by profit. All right. So if you don't know a profit by product, you're going to have a problem because sales doesn't necessarily mean profit. Okay. Determine if you should eliminate some of your slow sellers and concentrate on marketing your top 20% of products that are bringing in the 80% of your profits. Okay. Review your sales team and other employees, including the outsourced employees. Determine which ones are your superstars. Support them more, pay them more, train them more. Eliminate the bottom 20% and work with the ones in the middle to move up. And then see how the 80-20 rule. Look for other ways the 80-20 rule can help. Look, I don't often do this. Actually, I do it quite often live, but I don't know if I forget to do it here. Here's a book I would recommend, The 80-20 Sales and Marketing, The Definitive Guide to Working Less and Making More by Perry Marshall. It's a good book, all right? He talks about how concentrating on on the 20% makes all the difference in the world, and how to actually scale that so that you're going you can almost, I think he actually says you can triple your sales in almost no time. You can pick it up on Kindle. I guess when I bought it, it was $22. I don't know what it is now. I have a habit, old fashioned. I like to buy the hard copy, but hey, pick it up on Kindle if you want to. Till next time, this is Wayne Blau saying, let's make this our most profitable year ever. Thank you very much. And God bless. Have a great weekend.